Welcome back, this is Goku-san DBZ, and welcome back for a special best to worst list, horror themed, given we are now closing in on Halloween, mid-October. So, enjoy the music in the background. This is the listing ranking from weakest to strongest, best to worst list for the Conjuring universe, which is a total of 7 movies. I will also give, along with the movie rating, what I would rate the film overall. So, with that said, starting off in 7th place, in my opinion, the weakest of the Conjuring universe, goes to. This film was released in 2014. I would give this rating a D. And coming at number 7 is the original Annabelle. In my opinion, is the weakest by far of the Conjuring universe. Now, keep in mind, that's just my opinion. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there. Now, personally, I will give points to the design of the demon creature in the original Annabelle movie. Far creepier, I think, for the most part, than its other, technically, prequel. But still, overall, as a film, I feel it's by far the weakest in the Conjuring universe. Cinematic universe, if you will. Next, coming in at number 6. Now, a lot of people may not know this film actually is part of the Conjuring universe. This film was released this year. In my opinion, so far, is my least favorite horror movie of the year, by far. I would give this movie a D+. And the movie, hopefully I pronounce it correctly, the film is called The Curse of Lenora, or I'm not sure. I'm not going to keep trying and mispronounce it. So, with that said, hope you enjoyed this eerie, creepy music I chose in the background. Coming in at number 5, I give this film a C-. This film was released in 2018. I did like the design of the entity in this film, which is why it made it to 5th place over 2 films. And that is The Nun. Comes in at 5th place for me personally. Surprisingly, it's the most successful at the box office. But with that said, coming in at number 4, the most recent film in the Conjuring universe. Released 2019 this year, I give this film a B-. I actually quite enjoyed this film more than a lot of people did, specifically film critics. I did enjoy it a lot more. I don't get the hate. It's probably my maybe second favorite horror movie of this year. Coming at number 4 is Annabelle Comes Home. It gets put in the dead center of the rankings. That's because I don't think it's really bad, but I don't think it's one of the greatest films in the franchise either. So with that said, coming in at number 3, released in 2013, I give this film a B+. This was the film that started the entire universe as a whole. Coming at number 3 is the original The Conjuring. I'm sure a lot of people have this film as their number 1, but for me personally, I just prefer 2 other films more than the original Conjuring. But still, I guess a B+. Really enjoyed the film, and to this day, it's still definitely one of my top 10 favorite horror movies of this decade, easily. Coming in at number 2, released in 2016, this film, the music you hear in the background is from this movie. I give this film an A. Just a flat A, not an A-, but a Plain A. Really enjoyed this film up until more recently. This was my favorite of the universe for a little while. I really enjoyed. Coming at number 2 is The Conjuring 2. Easily, it's gone back and forth being my number 1 for a few years. So with that said, here is the number 1, my personal favorite of the universe. Coming at number 1, my favorite of the Conjuring universe gets an A+, released in 2017. Coming in number 1, of course, obvious by now, Annabelle Creation is easily my favorite of the movies. It has been off and on a battle between it and Conjuring 2 for being my favorite of the Conjuring cinematic universe. But in the end, I choose Annabelle Creation. 1, because the child actors are superb in the film. The music is good, and I like that they made songs like You Are My Sunshine sound creepy. That's a good job. Now, quickly before I wrap this up, I want to show some I recently picked up. A little statue, if you will. And this is, of course, obviously, Cthulhu. I just felt I've been debating off and on a while from my local comic book store to pick this little thing up. So I finally have decided to pick it up. So I finally have a little statue of Cthulhu. Excellent. I am quite the fan of H.P. Lovecraft. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed this top 10 list. And I'll see you all next time. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel. And I hope everyone out there has a happy Halloween.